Um, they said that you can do a lot of stuff on a desktop. So I'm trying to see. I don't see anything different on my iPad. So I guess my iPad is pretty much like my phone. I guess I have to have a computer, and that's something I don't have. It's a computer, so I hope they get these things that you can do on the desktop to be able to do it on the phone. I hope so. That would be great. That would be great. Great idea. Well, how you doing? I try to go live at least. Try to go live at least once a day or every day, and I appreciate y'all. The ones that come and chill with me, I appreciate that y'all come and chill with me. Thursday, I just got off of work. I'm hungry, but I'm not going to eat anything after I do this. And then I'm going to take a small nap. And then if anybody else go live, I'm going to go visit them. Let's see, we got one person on here. Is there any difference in this? Because, like I said, I'm in my kitchen, and I'm doing it from my iPad. I could do my Google, what I'm saying, because I got Google in my bedroom, but sometimes you want to go somewhere that's different in your house. You want to broadcast in the same area, in the same place all the time. You know what I'm saying? You want to give the people a different vibe. I don't even have my family logo on. You know what I'm saying? And I got my lounging shirts on because I like to wear collar shirts. These shirts are lounging shirts or shirts that I lift weights in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a real, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a real buff guy. You know what I'm saying? Not a real buff guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm all right. I'm getting there. Let's see from the back. You know what I'm saying? I'm not real big. You know what I'm saying? But I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm getting there. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting there. 5'8.5", and I always say, count that half. Don't forget that half. That half is important to me. So I'm 5'8.5" and 200 some pounds. So because I guess you can say I'm kind of small frame. Well, I look small frame, but I'm more muscle than anything. Good man, I'm getting gray in my eyebrows. Oh my goodness, y'all, this is crazy right here, man. Gray in my eyebrows. Ooh. That's wicked right there. I'm about to get those out. I don't want no gray in my eyebrows. I always said when I was younger. I said when I was younger, oh, you ain't old until you get gray in your eyebrows. I don't consider myself old. I'm an older guy. Miss Queen, how you doing? See, it's hard to hear you. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I ain't got to play music. I'm doing great, Miss Queen. I appreciate you coming in here, Miss Queen. Uh, you're welcome to come up here with me. If you want to, you can be one of my guests, and we can talk. Like I said, I'm only going to be on here like 30 minutes or so. You're from Amsterdam? Okay, I know who you are. You're from Amsterdam. Me and you, we had a conversation, and I told you that, what I said, one race, and you wanted to know more detail about what I meant when I said one race. What I mean by that is that in every alien movie that I ever looked at, every sci-fi movie I had looked at, all the aliens, they all came there and they said two phrases. They said, "Take me to your leader," and they said, "Hello, Earthlings." They don't say, "Hello, white Earthlings," "Hello, black Earthlings," "Hello, Asian Earthlings." They say, "Hello, Earthlings." And I was saying maybe if we was to adapt that and be one unified race, and the only way that I see that, I don't know. The only way I really see that happening is in heaven. You know what I'm saying? We descend, and wherever you descend, and you think you go, when you descend, uh, that's the only way I see that it's going to happen. Because for some reason, people put value in color. Let's just say they put value in color. And there's hey, how you doing, Brooklyn? It's good to see you, Brooklyn. You want to come up here with me? Um, you know, People put value in color. And that's crazy. You shouldn't put value in color. There's some smart people in all races Don't just think that all melanin people are dumb and ignorant, and all we want to do, all the women want to do is twerk, and all the guys want to do is swing that thing around like Dexter. No, not all of us want to do that. Some of us want to do things that are more productive. So don't classify us all. Don't classify all of us for one or what you see one do. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like I said, I just came on here. I thought that if I got on my iPad, it kept telling me that go on the computer. It's a whole lot difference on the computer. The app. Well, I'm on my iPad, and it's no difference on my iPad. I guess because the iPad is closer to the iPhone, far as the phone itself. So I don't have no difference, and I can't wait to have those difference that they say. I don't have a computer. I have an iPhone. And I have an iPhone 12 Plus. So you would think, the iPhone 12 Plus that you would, have some of these things that they're talking about on this app. And the way I saw her do it, when she was demonstrating with Trisha, the way Trisha was demonstrating what she was doing, it was great. It was fantastic. It was phenomenal. It made me want to be, I'm already thinking it's potential in this app. But when I saw her do that, it made me want to just, like she said, I want to spend more time on it. You know what I'm saying? I want to know more, get to know more people on here. This app is more. Most of the apps that I've been on that I broadcast on are kind of ghetto, if you want to say urban. You know. Well, this app you can get sponsors. You can get paid from sponsors that they can decide to pay you whatever they want to pay you a month. If they decide that if it's sponsored, that's what it is. You cash out when you get 200. And you get your full 200. I mean, you can do more. You can get more than 200, but you can only cash out when you get 200. And the only way that you can do all of that is that you have to be a VIP member. And the only way you can be a VIP member is that you have to have 500 people that come to your room constantly or frequently. So I mean, it's a growing app. It's a new app. And as they go, rules might change. Hey, what's up, Tyrone? Tyrone Jr. I mean, and like I said, it's a growing app. It's fairly new. I think it's like maybe 4 or 5 months old. Really. Um, I only been on here for 18 days. And I like it. I mean, you can stream from multi places here, and I can come on here and my phone. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like. I can be on here and my phone. It won't shut the app off on my phone. I can have both of them on at the same time. It'll make that little sound, but other than that, I can be on both places. Like from your side, well, I'm not understanding what you're saying, Tyrone. I'm not understanding what you're saying, Tyrone. What's your like from your side? I don't know what you're saying. I saw for the first time on this app. I hadn't seen it before, but I saw on the first time on this app somebody got kicked out the room. Somebody was acting, you know, was being funny, and they kicked him out the room. I got admins in my room too, but I don't know I'm in here right now. I don't think, but that was the first time. Most of the time, I go into any room, everybody's chill. Everybody's chill. Everybody's doing their thing. They drinking, but everybody's chill. Nobody's acting crazy. How sometimes people have fun and you have to call the police. Because they're fun, and then there's fun that you have fun and you don't have to call the police. You know what I'm saying? You just chill and you like, man, I had a good time. With KK and them, I had a good time with Frank and them. And then there's times that you're hanging out, with them, and you be like, man, I don't know what happened, man. We were having a good time, and then we had to call the police. We had to call the dropout squad and all that. Yeah, I can put you up here, but I'm not sure. I know on my phone that you're small, but when you do the replay, if it's just me and you're gonna be half of the screen. You're gonna be at the bottom. But yeah, I can definitely add you up here. I got to put you in here. Let's see. What did I do? I think I did something wrong. Oh, okay. Hold on just a minute. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. Huh. Okay. You know what? Okay. I'm trying to find your name because apparently there's a lot of people for Brooklyn, but you got numbers behind your name too. What is your numbers? Okay, I'm going to go back and see what your numbers are. Nice. Oh, you don't want to come up? Don't pull me up. Okay, I won't. Yeah, you look a hot. You don't look. You never look a hot mess. You see, that's the thing that I wonder why women say that, because maybe to you, you look a hot mess, but if a man would see you, he would be like, "Oh man, you're so beautiful." I love this of you, and I tell women all the time that if a man love you at you, what you think is your worst, oh, when you get dolled up, you know he gonna love you. You know he gonna like what he see. When you get dolled up to your perspective, you know he gonna like it. If he like it and you just got a do-rag and got your head turned backwards, you chilling, you got the boy shorts on, the sweatbands, pants on, the yoga pants on, and the man, he's saying, "Yo, baby, oof, I like that." And you like, "No, uh-uh. Don't do that." Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. What I like about this app is real content. You don't see none of that. Well, people dance on here, but it's no real aggressive twerking. I saw a girl twerk on here. Uh, one female twerk on here, but it wasn't aggressive. And that aggressive twerking is when they turn it over and that's all you hear is the booty clap like that. Now hers was more like a little subtle, a little subtle. And she, it wasn't just a little subtle, you know. And then she went on back to doing, what she was doing. But mostly this right here is a great app. I didn't see a lot of ministers over here, a lot of apostles, and I go in there and listen to them. They be saying some good stuff, man. I mean, they be real. I feel the anointing when they be talking and when they're in there and they be praying. I go into all rooms. I go into the rooms where they playing guitar, they playing country music. I go in rooms where I don't even understand what they're saying. I go in rooms and they be straight up. They don't eat it. I know it. And I had no idea. But thank you, Heavenly Drew. Heavenly Drew. Drew. Drew? Is it Drew or Drew? I'm sorry. Welcome to my broadcast. I appreciate you coming in. Like I said, I thought that by me having my iPad that it would be just like the desktop. I saw Patricia do hers earlier and she was doing some neat tricks, and I don't have no tricks to do. It gives me the same choices that it do on my phone. And I'm quite disturbed by that. Yeah, I'm really disturbed because I wanted to be able to do the same thing. Wear your glasses. I didn't wear my glasses last time. My glasses that you see me in the picture that I have on, I can go get them there, but I need a prescription. That prescription is not helping me to drive at night. You know. But if you want me to go get the glasses, I go get them for you. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. See, I got the glasses. You good with it? Want to see me from the side? Side view? Want to see from that side? Mm-hmm. You good? You want to see me make a muscle? You good? We good? Want to see me from that angle? We good? We good? We good? Do I need to move the chair? Big two to you. Big two to you. You happy? We good? We good now? Okay, all right. Okay, just I just long we happy. Well, that's my name. My name is Two Extra. Big two to you. I'm subject to, it says in the profile, I'm subject to say and do anything, but it's entertainment. If I say anything and me acting and just being me, I say anything that's hurt your feelings and you feel some type of way, please let me know, because that's not my goal. Unless you come at me. Okay, now if you come from me, you know what I'm saying, it's different. See, I make you smile. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You see, that's why I'm here. I'm here to bring the spice. I'm here to bring the nice. I'm here to do all that. You know, I want to, like I said, my goal is on this app right here. My goal is at least to be in the conversation. When you talk about people that have great content, that makes you laugh, that makes you smile, I don't care if I'm 200. I don't care if I'm, well, yes, I do care. I do care if I'm talking now. But for real, I don't want to be 200. Give me in the top 10. At least put me in the top 10. But I want to be in the conversation. Can y'all hear me? Okay. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Can you hear me now? I had a phone call, y'all. Forgive me. Okay. I had a phone call. Forgive me, and I believe that knocked the sound off. But yeah, I want to be, man. Oh, excuse me. Thank you. My allergies acting up too. Um, but I want to be in the conversation. Put me in the conversation at least. Have you thought about Mr. Two Extra? I think he's pretty cool. I think he's smooth. See, when you become my age, when you're my age, you're no longer cool. I told my son this all the time. He said, "Man, you think you're cool, don't you, Pops? You think you're cool, Pops? Pops, you think you're cool?" No, I said, no, son. No, I don't think I'm cool. I'm smooth. I didn't develop this. You know what I'm saying? I didn't develop this right here. Whatever you think I'm doing is cool, I didn't develop it. And my age is developed. You know what I'm saying? I know that I'm smooth. I'm not cool. You know, wisdom trumps cool. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. And I love to have meaningful conversation. You know, all extra side, all extra side. Okay. Um, I like to have meaningful conversation, debates, and I said this all the time. I don't mind heated debates. Where it look like I'm gonna pull my beard off. I'm gonna go in there and shave it all off. I'm gonna pull the hair off my head. I don't have. I like debates like that because iron sharpens iron. You're sharpening me. You're preparing me. You know, I like that. And then at the end of the broadcast, at the end of the show, I love you, sister. I love you, brother. Big two to you. That's what real broadcasting is about, and that's where I started doing. I got caught up in politics, got caught up in the money of the thing, got caught up in following the crowd. Then I got away from the real broadcasting, what real broadcasting is. So when I saw this app right here, I said to myself, this is the root of broadcasting right here. This is the root. This is the foundation of what real broadcasting is all about. It's not some beautiful woman that look like a Barbie doll watching TV and don't even acknowledge nobody. I don't like that. You go on the broadcast and she think because she's beautiful, she got that Z effect going, big chest, big butt, that you automatically going to give her because of that. And that she don't have to say that. And she's looking like this. Her whole hour or 2 hours in the broadcast, she like this. All you hear is the TV in the background. Or she's on the phone talking. And I ain't talking to you talking. Got the whole broadcast muted, but she's on there and she talking, and all you can see is her lips moving. That's all you see. No, that's not broadcasting. That's not content. You go on the broadcast and she twerked for 4 hours. 4 hours. She twerked so much for 4 hours and she got sweat running all down her clothes. You see wet spots here, sweat spots there, everywhere. Or bounce on a medicine ball. That's another thing. That's not real broadcasting. That's not even entertaining. And then you got these other women, which is I like this now. I kind of like this. These women that they be putting on different hats, be different people. That's kind of funny. I like that. That's kind of funny. I can get down with that. But I'm talking about, let's get back to the basics, real broadcasting. Show me that you're more than what people think you are. That's what they expect from melanin people, to just twerk, dance, and talk that certain way. Not all of us talk that certain way. And most of us that don't talk like that, we did grow up in the hood. We was in the game. You know what I'm saying? We done bad things. We've been arrested. We did time. But we chose to better ourselves. We chose to look better. We chose to dress better. We chose to conduct ourselves. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me twisted. Now, you get me mad. You get me mad or you get me bored, and you're going to see. You're going to see if you get me mad and you get me bored now, mad and bored now, I'm really subject to say and do anything when I'm mad and bored. And to the point I'm like this. Yo, extra shut up. Don't tell me shut up. Shut up when I want to shut up. What you talking about? No, I ain't scared, man. He shouldn't say what he said, That's a trigger moment right there. He triggered me. You know where I came from. You know where I came from. I went back to 89. I went back to 89. You know what I was doing back in 89. You know where I was in 89. I went back to 89. And no, I mean, I'm just saying people do have flashbacks and things do make them have flashbacks, trigger moments, and they remember things, and you might say something, you might act a certain way and remind them of someone, and man, I got some funny vibes about that dude right there. I remember back in 2001, there was a guy named Kerry. Kerry used to act just like that dude right there. Y'all know what happened to Kerry, right? Y'all know what Kerry ended up doing, right? So, I mean, so you have to, here's the thing and here's what I tell people, I heard it from a lady named Wisdom Speak, and she said this, that I've been delivered, but from what? When people start pushing your buttons and hitting those trigger spots and want to make you mad, they want to make you angry, just to see, because you're humble and you're quiet, just to see what you're made of. And then when they find what you're made of, they got more than what they can handle. They got to remember this one thing, what I just said. I've been delivered and saved from what? From what? From where? From what? From where? You got to remember that. And you come on because he's 5'8.5", man. He's 200, I'm 300 some pounds. I'm 6'1". He's 51 years old, man. I'm 30 years old. What he gonna do? What he gonna do? He ain't gonna do nothing but sit there and be quiet with us. They want to put some little adjectives in there, and then say old behind it. Now here's the thing. I never consider myself old. I'm older. I'm an older man, but I'm never old. Never old. I don't never want to be old. I never want to feel old. I never want to look old. But I don't mind being older. It's a difference. It's a difference. Oh, I got you thinking. Hey, have me do. I love it when you think because that means you're going to come back with something. Every time you think, you always come back with something, and I love that. I love that. Come back, come back, come back, come back. So I appreciate it. Y'all come to my broadcast tomorrow. I'll probably do a longer broadcast. You didn't say it says right there, nah, not me. And then you got the thinking symbol. So I want you to think. I want you to come back. I love it when you come back, big sister. You thought I forgot. You thought I forgot. You thought I forgot. I did that, big sister. I didn't forget. Oh, you don't tell people off? Really? You don't tell people off? Really? You never told nobody off? You ain't your kids, your husband. Oh, you told your nephew off. I know one. You told somebody off. Your mother. Hey, I love my mother. Love my mother. And when you tell your mother off, you don't tell her off like you would somebody on the street. You tell her kind of nice. Mother, I don't think that's none of your business. I think that's my business, mother. I appreciate that you would stay out. See, since I can't be misquoted, everyone is not welcome to private thoughts. I'm trying to. Oh, okay. I'm just saying. You don't talk to your mother and your father. God bless you. So my father is not here. His birthday would have been April the 20th. This is what this is for right here. This is in remembrance of my father. It's a family tattoo. Most of the people in my family got, and this is the name that I call my father. Big Daddy Sideburns. That's the name that I call him. That was what I dedicated to my father. My father, he was a good guy. He showed me how to be a man to provide. That was one of his strongest qualities was he showed me how to provide. How to get out there and how to hustle, how to work the hours. If you didn't want to work the hours because you had a family. He also showed me the strength of not giving up. Oh, it's your brother's birthday too? Okay, that's what's up. He's a bull, a Taurus. My father showed me the strength of that. But when it came down to relationships, when it came down to my mother and him, maybe they had a beautiful relationship before me and my sister came along. I had a twin brother that died at birth. They said that I was basically, they told me I was greedy and I ate all the food from him or she. I always said it was a him, but it could have been a girl. I always assumed that it was because that's what I wanted. If it was, I wanted it. And said that I was selfish and I ate all the food and he didn't make it. And then I had a chance, with a woman. She had twins and then lost the twins that she had also. And it was very hurting for me because I wanted to see how twins of mine would look, if they were, if my twins came out and I wanted to see if they would look like me, identically, they would act like me. Because I miss those twin gag jokes. I be seeing those twins be playing those twin jokes. And I can see me and my brother playing those twin jokes, on the women, seeing they can guess who we are, which one they dating with, that day. We act like we each other, and we really the person who they think we are. Kind of, twin jokes. You know, um, you know, I twin jokes. I go in the bathroom. He hit her. You know what I'm saying? Then he goes in the bathroom. And I hit her. Twin jokes. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, dude. I really do appreciate that. I'm just me. I don't try to be nobody but me. I don't tell nobody that I'm a saint. I made mistakes. And I think DMX was a good, and you might disagree with me, but I think DMX was a great figure for someone who is going through. DMX might even be something like David. If you look at the story David, and you know DMX story, you could possibly put David and DMX together. And he's the only, I love DMX too, he's the only rapper that I know that put a prayer in every album. He lets you know what his faith is. After he cut you up, and put holes in you, and he feeds you to the dogs, he said a prayer for you. I mean, he's the only person that I know, and I feel that what he did was genuine, and he was being real. He was one of the realest guys I know out there. I don't take nothing from Tupac. Tupac was real, but when you start thinking about actually, DMX was out there ministering in his own way. He talked to the people that he dealt with, the gang, like the people that was on the streets. He talked to them at their level. He met them at their needs. And I'd say all the time that my favorite part in New Jack City is when they say, he looked and said, it takes some New Jack cops to take down some New Jack hustlers. And I feel that's the way it is now when it comes to ministry, when it comes to anything. Not saying that the old people are outdated, take them to the pads and shoot them. I ain't saying nothing like that. Uh, yeah. He battled and fought with demons all the time, every day. The good and bad fought him all the time. And some of us, and see, that's because he had anointing on his life. Whether you believe what I'm saying, that he had anointing, he had a mission, and I believe that he did his mission to the best of his ability. The best of his ability, he did it. Now, I study and dabble in a lot of religion, and the Muslims believe, because I got a brother, I got a cousin that's a Muslim, and they believe that you follow whoever your prophet is, you follow the example. That's when you get to heaven. That's the example that you're supposed to follow. So we follow, they consider Jesus a prophet. We follow Jesus. So everything that Jesus done, we supposed to be the guideline of him, and they follow their prophet, and their guidelines is for their prophet, and the other people, that their religion is for their prophet, and it might be some truth to that. I mean, I don't know. Agree. Yeah, it might be some truth to that. I don't know. They also feel that Jesus is going to come back, and the last days come back, and he's going to finish what he didn't finish. He's going to have a family. He's going to abolish taxes. This is what they believe. I mean, and we're at a time now, and I say this, we're at the time now that people are gravitating to anything that's spiritual, tarot cards. They want to believe in something. You know what I'm saying? The pandemic got people panic. You know what I'm saying? The fear of death, the fear of the unknown, the fear of this invincible enemy that we're this the COVID-19, the 19 is an invisible enemy. We can't see this thing. We don't know who has it and who don't has it. And when we do know who has it, it's too late. You may already have it, symptoms of it, or been around it. It's an invisible war. Okay, I appreciate that. I appreciate you coming through. Dude, I mean, I always appreciate what you come in. You always sharpen me. I appreciate that. Takara, I appreciate what you come. Patricia, I appreciate Brooklyn now. I brought Brooklyn on here. I brought like 4, maybe 7 people on here. Um, I believe in this app that much. And I'm trying to see if I can get them to put my logo. Not my logo, but the little plane, the earth and the plane. And let me explain that to you before you leave. Hold on. Excuse me. What the earth and the plane is basically saying, I'm leaving my world. Every time I broadcast, I'm leaving my world to come to your world. I'm sharing my world with you. I'm leaving my world, getting in the plane and sharing and coming to your world. So every time I do a broadcast, I'm sharing a piece of my world, a piece of me, a piece of where I live, where I dwell, my being. Every time I broadcast, and I might see if I can get them to do the same thing, put that on there, so I can make a statement to the owners of this app, of the people that I'm bringing to this app. So he knows and he can be aware of the people that I'm bringing here. Not necessarily I'm creating family or agency. Nah, it's just that I want him to know who I am. And that's basically what I want to be in the conversation. I want to do shows. I want to be in the conversation. When they talk about certain things, I want to let's get extra part of it. Let's put him up there. I work too hard and I've been around too long not to be a part of any app that I be on. On one app, I'm called the Godfather. On one app, because I was on there before anybody was. Before there was any Americans on there, I was the first American on there. The first American. So they asked me to join the agency. And then I'm a co-owner of an agency, and I was trying to start my agency on this adult app, but I'm going to leave that alone. I don't think that's the route I should go. So I'm going to leave that alone. Good afternoon, Lily. What's up, Lily? I brought Lily over here too, y'all. She's another person I brought over here. Brooklyn, I brought over here. Ruth, More Favor, I brought over here. What's her name? Jeanette, I brought her over here also. Vicky, I brought Vicky over here. These are people that I brought over here. And if I was to, ask them to put the symbol that I have, the earth and the planet, you'd be surprised at the people that I brought over here. They don't really broadcast yet or right now, but I do think that they will. I think they will like this app, and I think the desktop is on point. It's on fire. If you can get this right, this app on your desktop, it's fire. Which you can watch videos, you can pictures at the bottom. You can actually put boards up. It can actually be a tool to study and teach. It's what it says, a professional look. Somebody give me a microphone. I don't know about getting me a computer. I'm more into the iPad. Hopefully that things that the desktop do I'll be able to do it on the phone, or I'll be able to do it on my iPad, because I really enjoy my iPad. Maybe I need to get a newer one, because this is a Generation 7. Maybe I need to get an update one. Maybe if I get an update one, I get to do the same things I saw her do. I mean, what I saw her do was so incredible. I was going to share it to the other people I brought here to let them know, look, this is what you can do. She was doing a test run. You got a desktop. This is what you can do. So we'll just see what happens. We'll just see what happens. I appreciate y'all coming in. Who else is in here? Leanne, you want to come up here and talk to me? Are you still here? I can add you up here. Let's see. come up here? See, are you still here? Yeah. Okay. I just asked you to come up here. You can come up here, and you can talk to me. And like I said, on my phone, it's a little small picture, so I don't know if you're going to be that small. I might be big, or I mean, I don't know. We're just. I know you play it back. You take half of the screen when you play it back. You know. But I just invited you, uh, Lee. Yeah, I just invited you. So you're welcome to come up here and let the people know who you are. So I trimmed my beard down some, y'all. I don't know if y'all can tell that. It probably still look full and thick to y'all, but I trimmed it down. I trimmed the sides down. And this was 2 days ago. I did actually a little something today too with it. I was trying to find my scissors. Um, Tomorrow I'm gonna, put the lines, make the lines stronger in here and right here tomorrow because I'm off. Once I get off tomorrow, I'll be off. At least then I gotta go back Friday. And then it starts the weekend. I go in Friday for overtime from 6 to 12, and then I work the whole weekend, and our weekend consists of Monday. So Leanne, you want to come up here? I said, since we got 18 people in here, or we had 18 people in here, maybe that's what it is. And I was on here almost for an hour already. It says 42 minutes. I've been on here. It's been a great broadcast, I miss some of my my normal people like Tara, Taraja. I said her name wrong. But when she hear this, she gonna lay me out. But I can say Patricia. I can say Patricia's name. There she go, Leanne. What's up, Leanne?
What's up?
Yeah, I see you small. You small too. Yeah, I guess you just because that's the way it is on the small. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm okay. I just got through working and I actually put on some clothes because my daughter asked me to take over one of her friend's house.
Uh,
So I put some clothes on there, and then since I had my clothes on, and so why not broadcast on my iPad and see do I have the same thing on my iPad as she do on her desktop?
mm-hmm.
And I'm depressed. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling some type of way because she was able to do a whole bunch of stuff that was
Mm-hmm.
neat. I mean, she had pictures. She put pictures up. She put videos up. She can put people on the side, and
Mm-hmm.
like she teaching and whatnot.
Yeah,
I can. I still believe in this app. I love this app. I believe in this app.
I like it. It's
You know,
nice on
it's
that.
real. It's real content on it. It's the root of broadcast. It's the
Mm-hmm.
root of social media conversation. It's back to the basics. And,
Mm-hmm.
and you can sponsor people, and when you sponsor people, you can
Mm-hmm.
sponsor monthly. So you can get a monthly fee from people that like what you say or like your shows. A monthly fee from them, like a prescription. Like
Yeah.
you know, like Disney, or Amazon Prime or something.
Mm-hmm.
So that's great. You can do that, and then you can get rewards on here. You can get rewards. That's a little yellow thing to start there.
Mm-hmm.
You get that, and those are they can be money. They turn out to be money, but you have to have 200 to cash out. At
Mm-hmm.
least 200. That's the least you can have. You can have more and cash out. But
Mm-hmm.
you cash out. Good afternoon. How you doing? I am. What does that say? Letitia. Letitia. But that's not who she says. I've been to your broadcast, and I appreciate you coming to my broadcast. I've been to your
You're welcome.
broadcast. Huh?
I said you're welcome.
No, I ain't been to your broadcast. Did you do a broadcast?
I don't know. How did because I was supposed to be in your broadcast, right?
Yeah. You're in my broadcast, but
Okay.
talking about the lady. I'm reading the comments. Do you see the comments over there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good afternoon to you. Well, great afternoon. To, reading the comments. Yeah, I went to her broadcast, and
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed her broadcast. Most people that I subscribe to, I'm real pleased with them. Their
Yeah.
broadcast has been very informative, very entertaining, very nice. I enjoyed it. I think that this is my go-to app, and plus I could broadcast on
Mm-hmm.
other medias. Like you can do Instagram, you
Mm-hmm.
can Facebook, you can do Twitter, you can do Twitch, and then you can put your RL in some
Mm.
and do other places.
Okay.
It wasn't me. Yeah, it was you. Oh, Brooklyn's in here. No Sam. Oh, can you hear me now? Brooklyn, you welcome to come up here. You can get up to like 6 people, I believe, up in here, and that'd be a good way for me to try it out. How about,
Mm-hmm.
anybody game? Anybody want to do a test run? What better way to test run with than with extra? Oh, you cooking? So what? What people be doing? People do cooking shows on here all the
Mm-hmm. I see
day.
people do cooking shows on anything. And
Yeah,
they broadcast it.
they got a segment on here that says cooking, music, art, traveling,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not sure what the others are, but it's
Okay.
a whole segment of just that. If you want to see people just cook, it's a whole segment of just cooking on this app, and that's what you do. You're a chef in
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
I know who you are, Brooklyn.
Mm.
Big two to you. I know who you are. My approval. I give you my approval. Yeah, big two. But I'm finding myself to really enjoy this app right here. Really,
Okay.
really enjoy it. It seemed to be it's better than the other apps. I don't have to worry
It
about
seems better than the other ones.
right now. I don't have right now. I don't know what it's going to be in the future. But right now, I ain't got to worry about the bapoonery. The chicken,
Mm-hmm.
the chaos, the drama. I ain't got to worry about none of that right now. And
Yep.
for the first time yesterday, I saw someone
Mm-hmm.
get kicked out the room. I hadn't seen nobody get kicked out the room, and I've been here 18 days. I hadn't seen nobody get kicked out the room, but yesterday was my first time, and I was shocked. I was like, wow,
Wow.
somebody got kicked out the room.
Wow.
I couldn't believe it. Couldn't
Mm.
believe that this person, got kicked out. Well, I mean, there was being, it was a ministry going on.
Mm-hmm.
This person said something about I don't remember what it said. Something like God's a joke or something. I mean, something that was very that you wouldn't say.
Yeah.
You wouldn't say. You wouldn't go to nobody's app. That's what they
Mm-hmm.
talk. That's all they do, and just downgrade them. And they didn't waste no time. Soon they said that, and I looked and saw it. He was gone.
Mm.
Those those bouncers was on it. They didn't let that brother stay in there long for nothing. Like
Wow.
soon they got the whip, they going. I put in the comments. I never seen nobody on this app until that day got kicked out. I had to put it in the comments. I couldn't believe it.
Mm.
Couldn't believe that someone, because this app has been so chill and so mellow to me. And everywhere I go on the app, every person that I met on
Mm-hmm.
has been real chill and real welcoming. They had welcomed me. And then what I didn't know on the app,
Mm.
they're very comfortable telling me about it. They don't mind telling you, well,
Mm-hmm.
if you do this, or if you do that, you got to do this, before you do that,
Mm-hmm.
and I like that. They didn't feel threatened by me. They don't know me from Adam. They don't know how many followers I have,
Mm-hmm.
anything, and they didn't feel threatened by it at all. It's like they want you to succeed on this app,
Yeah.
on this app, and that's good when you find home.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like this app is home. And then I found out what the name means. It's happiness. Like happen, HAPPINGS.
Mm.
That's what this app. That's what
Yep.
HAPPS means. It means happiness. And in some countries, in some areas, they say it like that all the time. What's happiness?
Yep. They do.
That's how they say it, and that's how they talk. So I'm assuming the owner is from one of those areas that's what they do. So he named this app What's Happening. So this is the Happening app. This is going to be the Happening app. This app got a lot of potential.
Yeah.
A lot of potential, and they start adding more places that you
Hmm.
know at one time. Who wouldn't want to go to a place where you can scream everywhere, and
Right.
and you can see the comments? They be in the comments. You can tell because they color.
Yep.
Facebook is one color. And Twitter is one. I mean, everything is one color. I mean, different colors, not one color. It's different colors, so you know that you're talking to someone different. And if you're talking
Hmm.
to someone that's on the app itself, it's no color.
Mm. Gotcha.
So I mean, I'm just. And then once they add the inbox factor,
Hmm.
and I'm not, I'm debating whether they should get a chat room on here or not. But I know they need at least a way that you can inbox someone,
Yeah.
without going to another app, or
Hmm.
way. It should be a way you can inbox people so you can, schedule shows with them
Hmm.
or do a show, and you should be able to turn it on and off. Like the lady said,
Hmm.
well, if you're gonna do it, at least turn it off and on. That should be good, That would be good. Be able to turn it on and off. So, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens.
Hmm.
I'm looking forward. You know, I plan to be by the time they get up to where everybody's starting to
Hmm.
fluctuate and know who they are. I plan to be up there in VIP, in the conversation.
Hmm.
Everybody on the app know who extra is, who extra, two extra is. That's what my plan is. That's what my plan when I go in.
That's good.
What we're gonna do, Lynn? Try to destroy the world. Picking the
Hmm.
brain. We're not gonna destroy the world though, but we're gonna figure a way to make this work. Make
Hmm.
make
Yep. Everybody said what? Change. That's what everybody wants. So
this work. See, the world now is revolving. It's changing. It would never be the same.
it
We we
is.
we're going into a new norm.
We are. We are going to a new norm. You're right.
New norm. Whether it be with the mask or without the mask, whether it be limited people that can come into a restaurant, whether you have to take the vaccines every year, whether you have to be at like a curfew. We're
Mm-hmm.
we're going through a new norm. A new norm. The world would never be the same, school wise, education wise. That's why
Yep.
I tell my son, I said, son, if you're going to get your GED, this is the best time to get it right now because I don't know if it's going to be.
Yes, it is.
I don't know if it's going to be offered to you 3 or 4 years from now. I don't even think. I don't know
Yeah,
if.
it is the best time to get it because I'm still doing GED classes and I'm doing it online.
Yeah, yeah. Because I
Yep.
don't know how long it's going to be offered. You know,
Yep.
and then you got to also understand that there's some places right now that they took out a cursive before all this happened. So,
Mm-hmm.
so 20 years down the road, 20 years down the road, someone's
Mm-hmm.
going to write something in cursive and nobody's going to be able to understand it. Nobody knows
Nope.
what it is.
Not at all.
And and then there's going to be this one old person, with a beard longer than what I have down to here. And he gonna look at it, or she gonna look at it. Well, I hope she ain't got no beard, but he gonna look at it, or she without the beard gonna look at it and gonna have to translate it for the whole world
Mm-hmm.
because nobody will be able to understand cursive. It'd be a
Nope.
language. It'd be like Greek. It'd be like those what are those little hieroglyphics.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and I mean that's where we're going.
Mm.
They want to take. I believe they want to take education out altogether.
I
And here's my
heard
thing.
that.
We're going through enough. I live in Virginia. We're going through enough worldwide. So why? And I know people that smoke weed, and they're gonna
Yep.
they're gonna challenge me. They're gonna challenge me when I say this.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going through all the stuff that we're going through now. Why would they legalize weed now?
Right.
What is the agenda? What is the reason behind it? What's really going on? You know, and I tell
Mm,
people, I tell my son, I said, look, if you're going to smoke, get your own J's. You know what I'm saying? Pack your own
mhm.
stuff. Don't be puff puff. Puff
Yep.
puff because you don't know what that person been doing. You don't know if
Yep.
they. You don't
Yep.
know. You don't know they got the COVID. You don't know what they got. So
Right.
don't. Get your J's. Smoke your J, and if you want to share J's. Share.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a J for you, man. Here's a J. Or break it in half. And then
Mhm.
break it in half. And give them half, and we get half. Yeah. But don't be like, let me hit it, man. You know. And then I know
Mhm.
some people, they use the pipe. It's the same thing, passing the pipe around,
Mhm.
or the little. I mean, it's the same thing. I you can call me paranoid or whatever, but I feel that if the government wanted to get a certain race, they will put it in the weed and they will put it in the alcohol and they will put it in the stores that's surrounding
Oh yeah.
that area.
Yep.
So I'm telling people to be watchful and be mindful.
Uh-huh. I'm trying to do that here too.
Be watchful and mindful what you eat, what you drink,
Yep.
what you see, everything. Be mindful
Mhm.
and be careful out there. You know. But anyway, I got I got 3 minutes and I've been on an hour, so I'm gonna hit that hour and then I'm gonna go off. You know, I won't gonna stay on here but 30 minutes, but here I am. Here I am. I try to at least broadcast on here every day. I got a link to my
Okay.
YouTube. So, excuse me, I'm trying to figure out how do I get people on YouTube to actually take a look at it. And y'all that are in here, please go look at my YouTube. I got some skits that I did on Thriller and
Oh.
on Zing. Some skits I did that might be funny. You might find funny. Might find it entertaining. So go
Okay.
and look at them. When you see the
Yeah.
little YouTube symbol on my
Mhm.
up in my name when you go to my profile, hit
Yeah.
hit
Okay.
that and it take you directly to them. It's like the first four things that you see that's lined up, I believe it is that, and then it goes into the videos that I'm doing now.
Oh, okay. I'll check it out.
Yeah, go check them out. Share them. I don't mind you sharing them. Tell your friends about them.
Mhm.
I'm get out there. Maybe I can get my own show. Get my own TV show. Maybe I'm becoming movies. Maybe I can be an actor,
Yeah.
an action actor or something. An extra in a movie. I start off being an extra. A little small part, or maybe a little physical part. It
Mhm.
was, I start off with something like that. Or
Mhm.
you see me in the club dancing, for a few minutes, and whatnot.
Right.
You know,
Mhm.
an extra. I start off as being an extra, in a movie, until I build up into have my own roles,
There you go.
a small role. Have you, have you seen John? No, I hadn't seen John. It was small. Give me a small role. I take that. Just to get my foot in the door. And get
Mm.
myself used to actually acting. So we got 1 minute left, Leanne,
Okay.
and then we're gonna be off.
Oh wow.
We're gonna be off, and I'll probably go back and check out the replay of this.
Yeah.
Sure that I came out clear. It won't
Mm.
know.
Yeah.
It won't know moments in there. You know,
Yeah.
because it gives you the opportunity to edit it. I think it's
Mhm.
edit, and it gives you opportunity to do something else. It gives you three opportunities to replay it, to broad,
Mhm.
to go back in the broadcast again. I guess under the same title. You know.
Mhm.
Or under the same time and it add the same time to you. I'm not sure. I hadn't tried that out.
Oh, okay.
But here's where I say my saying, Leanne. I don't know if you remember it, but this is where I say my saying. Remember one thing: it's okay to be extra.
Oh yeah, I remember that saying.
Take two to you. I see.
All right.